Weird intro, but I thought I'd try something new for this series, or at least for these next 10 LPs or something like that. Just to give the LP a little bit of an introduction. Originally, we all know that one game that Nintendo made to launch the 3DS, and then another one to for the Wii U, and later on, like just recently actually, for the Nintendo Switch. Those were good games, I guess. But what if I told you that there was another game that piqued my interest, and in fact was originally from a mascots or IP that I was actually interested in before Mario? Well, let's take a look. Yeah, if I came to my house and that happened to me, I'd probably cry too. But yeah, Pac-Man World, yeah. Didn't see that one coming. Probably, you probably did. I'm gonna leave the. I mean, you're not gonna see a thumbnail for the video. It's gonna be a mystery for the next week, and then once I release the next video, it'll start to make sense. So the way I'm gonna do this series, it's gonna be very weird. So I am very aware of. Oh yeah, I gotta. Whoops. Yep. Let me just reset that. Oh wait, I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm not playing. I'm just reacting. Why am I just reacting? Because I thought probably be simpler to just do it like this. And plus, if I want to have a conversation with a co-commentator, possibly, then you don't have to see like all my. I mean, I'll have my failures and stuff like that, just to at least tell you like, okay, this took me this many amount of tries and whatnot. This is how I thought. Most of the LPs in the next 10 are gonna be like. Considering that this game has a remake, and the remake was made like about 3 years ago now, I believe. There was a repack version, and I am actually playing that one as well, and that will be released later on today. So here's how the thing's gonna work. The original game will be released during the morning of during the morning, while the remake will be released in the afternoon. just to give the originals a little bit of charm and just a little bit of like, hey, like this is where it originally came from, and kind of like that. So yeah, the repack, you know, the repack version of this game, it's a great game. These two games are pretty good. I have not played all the way through quite yet, so if there's anything that you want to like at least share, comment about, just let me know in the comment section below what you think. But yeah, just looking at the title screen of this compared to the remake, which you probably should just look at the video for the remake. But it's just like, it looks something so janky. I'm just like, this is something like 8-year-old me would probably just giggle about. Stupidly. I don't know why I had to bring that up, but it's true though. I probably any kid would like see something janky in old games and they'll probably just like, look at that, this looks so janky and funny. I mean, it is like, why are they like, I don't know, the ghosts are just going around in the background as, you know, just showing like, yeah, there they are, Blinky, Pinky, Dinky, and Clyde. There you go. I don't know, and they're just running around like chickens with their head cut off, but they're not actually chickens. They're just, I mean, they're not. I mean, they can't really. Are ghosts actually running if they don't have legs? I mean, technically, if you're running, you're technically in the air 80% of the time. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Yeah, but yeah, this intro's been going on for a little bit too long now. But I just at least wanted to conquest a little bit and actually break down some news, because as I found out on Thanksgiving, well, some alarming news that kind of alarmed me for the intro of this video specifically. And I think the remake as well, once it's released later on today. But yeah, let's just get started here.
No, you idiots! I wanted gold streamers and red balloons! The DJ stinks, the banners are crooked, and the cake should be chocolate! You're gonna ruin my party!
Boss!
What do you want?
Pac-Man's here, on Ghost Island! The Pac-Man! I mean that pathetic fool, trying badly I might add, to impersonate you, who is clearly the real Pac-Man.
I thought you had captured Pac-Man!
We did, see? Oops.
If I had a power
A
pellet,
slight error on our part. Believe me, it won't happen again.
You idiots! My plans are already in motion! Pac-Man cannot be allowed to crash my party! Find him and destroy him!
Jeez, okay, okay. Actually, no, that's not that. I'm not that shocked about that. There are some changes in dialogue. Actually, I'll probably compare them in the remake video, so there you go. I guess there's a reason we're watching the remake now. But I at least want to throw in what happened with the remake. So the remake, the repack. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me read this. This is a ghost zone. Look out for ghosts and eat all the pack dots. The big dots are power pellets. They let you defeat the ghosts. Obviously, I mean, come on. You must hurry. The power pellets wear off after a short time. So I mean, yeah. Anyways, in the repack version, something interesting happens. But anyways, yeah. Welcome to Ghost Island. Welcome to Ghost Island. Hey, welcome to Pac-Man World, I think it says. But, moving forward. Now, the repack version of this game was released on August 26, 2022, which when I debuted it on my first LP, basically. Not really, not debuted at the start. Just basically my first LP pretty much was debuted. Yeah, Sunshine, that was very, very hard. How am I playing this? Don't worry about it. I mean, it's on the PS1, right? So, get the PS1 experience. But moving forward, yeah, this game is actually the only place you can really play this. I mean, you could play this on, like, PC and stuff like that. But, yeah, originally, this game was released only on the PS1, which is crazy. Like, no Nintendo marks or anything like that whatsoever. Considering, like, the sequel to this game was, you know, released to the GameCube. Enough about that. I am aware that the sequel has been released recently and everything. I will get to that LP sooner or later, don't worry. But yeah, this yellow ball of joy. How did I become intrigued by it? Well, I don't know. My parents were interested in Pac-Man, I guess. They played Pac-Man quite a lot, especially my dad. So I like the little guy. He's cool, but yeah, some things that I wanted to share, at least some shocking news that really shocked me this morning when I opened up YouTube. When I opened up YouTube this morning, I was like, shoot, okay, it says what? Nintendo buys Bandai Namco? Sorry. Press X, the X button to jump. Press the X button again in the air to butt bounce. Okay. Oh, I know what you mean. It's kind of like one of those ground pound things. So you're ground pounding, but you're butt bouncing. Some ledges are too high to reach by jumping, so butt bounce up to high ledges. Yeah, that makes sense. I think. Like, how high does he jump? I was able to get up there pretty well. Oh, well that's even easier. Oh wow. Okay, cool. So, anyways, yeah, Nintendo buys Bandai Namco Singapore. Let me clarify Singapore here. That doesn't mean they have the... Oh, sorry. Watch out, Pac-Man. There are enemies ahead. Okay. Yeah, I definitely see one right there. Thanks for telling me. Some enemies can be beaten by butt bouncing on them. Well, I sure hope so, because I don't know how the heck else I'm supposed to take that guy down. Or press circle to throw one of the pack dots that you collected. Press and hold the circle button to make a powerful move. Okay. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, that doesn't mean that Bandai Namco lost the rights or IP address to Pac-Man or anything, so we're good. Did you try butt bouncing on the chest? Chests contain all sorts of prizes. Yes, I do. Now, yeah, I'm gonna be reading quite a lot in this version. So switches make things happen in Pac-Man World. Oh, really? Tell me more, please, since I asked. Activate switches. The green switches can only be used once. What did that last part say? Well, I guess I'll find out. Right. Unless I read it again. Oh, switches. Activate switches by butt bouncing on them. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it. Anyways. Yeah, so the green ones can only be used once, so good to know. Now, Pac-Man can swim in this game. Use the controller to swim in the water. Press X to swim up. The triangle button to swim down. Okay, gotcha. My nitpick so far is the swimming, actually. Because, I mean, as much as I like bouncing around and everything, which is cool, that's not my nitpick. But you'll see my nitpick later on, actually, so I'll nitpick on it later. I'm not going to nitpick on it right now. But anyways, yeah, Bandai Namco has partnered with Nintendo for quite a while, so I guess the situation of it being, like, bought, or at least Singapore's part of the company being bought by Nintendo, like, it was about to happen at some point. So, I don't know what else to say about that. I really don't have too much of a high opinion of it, but if Bandai Namco was bought by Nintendo, I probably would crap my pants, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah. The thing is, like, the reason why I'm really starting to be against Nintendo nowadays, anyways, the Bedouing is a powerful trampoline. That's what it's called. Butt bouncing on the Bedouing so much. Oh! I get it now! I get why it's called Bedouing, because you go Bedouing. Oh, wait a minute! Have I been reading this wrong for the... Okay, so to launch yourself through the air, yeah, you gotta bounce on the Bedouing. Okay, I guess I was today years old when I realized that it's called Bedouing, not Bedouing platforms. Okay, good to know. At least I'm still young enough to learn things. I guess, or it's not too consequential. Bedouing's... I guess, yeah, we're in sequences and then, you know, good things will happen. If you swim up out of the water, you will dolphin leap into the air. I like that. I actually like that. I wish, you know, someone else could do that, but unfortunately not. I feel like it would have made sense for, yeah, try to dolphin leap up and grab things. I guess is what the sign said. Oh yeah, you could, to open the underwater chest, bounce on the chest on the ledge. Bounce that, but that's okay, because there is, yeah, we've already read that, buddy. I don't know why I was stupid enough to read that twice. Yeah, so pretty much, yeah. What else is good about this game? I really like the voice acting in the beginning. So yeah, voice acting I actually kind of like it in a way. So yeah, I like the voice acting in the original game quite a lot. Unfortunately, not much voice acting they make, but the differences between the remake and the original. I liked how there's like different colored ghosts here and there. Oh yeah, and then I guess in the beginning, you encounter Pinky and Clyde, so there's that. But yeah, I really liked the charm that this game has. You'll see what I mean, like in the next level, when I get to the next level. But yeah, that's an extra life, so Pac-Man's allowed to get extra lives there. And yeah, let's figure out what this power-up is. So this chest contains a power-up which gives you special abilities. Move forward. The Chrome power-up allows you to walk underwater. It also keeps you safe from damage for a short time. That's good to know. So yeah, and right there was a checkpoint. Good job, Pac-Man. You made it to the checkpoint. Gee, thanks. Thanks for treating me like a 5-year-old. If you lose a life, you will restart at the last checkpoint. Thank you. That wasn't obvious enough. Also, the square button will make you red roll. Press and hold square and then release, and you'll be able to go up that slope. Basically, yeah. So now let's see what else. Red roll can also be used to roll up steep slopes. Oh, I thought that's what it originally said on the last sign. Now I feel stupid. Whatever. Yeah. Pac-Man has a variety of moves here. So the red roll can also be used to defeat enemies, which I don't really demonstrate quite yet. I'll probably try to demonstrate it another time. But yeah, there's skeletal pirate. I guess the whole point is the whole point of this. The whole point of this area is a pirate-like theme. Since we are just right on the shore of the beach, it makes sense. You can use the rev pad to move some obstacles in the world. Okay. Stand on the rev pad and press square to open the gates. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. Are we gonna? Okay, we're good. We're good, guys. We're good. All right, so we make it to the next checkpoint. This is a elevator. think that's how you pronounce it. Like levitator, but you have to like. Anyways, press square while standing on it, and it will carry you through the air. Once you reach the end on your trip, press X to jump off the elevator's to safety. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah, there's another thing I wanted to know, actually. I haven't tested it quite yet, so you probably will see it in my third video. A certain move that I wanted to test out in this game, specifically in this one. Not the remake. The remake, I'm pretty sure I can do it, but this one, I want to know if I can do it. But I guess time will tell, and you'll find out next week, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how consistently with the uploads I do. I did not do well with that, but that's okay. But moving forward now. Well, I'm gonna talk about the last LP that I did. One at least. Oh, never mind. Be careful, Pac-Man. When you can see the edge of the world, you can fall and die. Gee, thanks for the warning, pal. I mean, I thought this game was for 5-year-olds because you were like literally giving me a tutorial every 2 seconds in this level. But now you're just like, okay. By the way, you see that? You see the edge of the world right there? Yeah. You fall down there, you're gonna die. Watch out. Sometimes you must ride across the elevators past dangerous obstacles. I think that's what it said. So. But anyways, moving forward. I'll talk about my last LP because I think that's something I want to talk about. I know like RPGs are like sometimes one elevator will lead to another thing. So I didn't know that I needed to know that. It's pretty obvious what I needed to do there. So I'm not even going to read the rest of the tutorial there because I'm pretty sure it's going to say something like, oh, press X to jump onto the next platform, blah blah blah, and then yeah, okay. The second elevator will help you solve the mystery of this blue switch. Oh yeah, the blue switch that's been already activated. It looked like it's been activated out in here, so let's go figure out what's up. So yeah, we're just riding up the platform, and blue switches are the most mysterious switches of all. Each one does something different. This switch reverses the direction of the elevators. Ride them back to the platform below, turn on the first blue switch, and look for a surprise. Okay, cool. Will do. So riding it back down. Riding it back down. I like how the background's just blue. It's like a still image of like a mountain and everything. That's cool. So that's a pack chain. Looks like a pack dot chain path. Yeah. But yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about that. But anyways, we reached another sign. The green switch starts at 2 platforms. Move across them carefully. Okay, definitely will do that. I'll make sure not to die doing that. Tutorials are so obvious. Like, why? Like, were they this obvious back in the days? Like, when was this released? Like, this was released on Pac-Man's 20th anniversary. This is a fruit door. Fruit doors hold important things like power-ups, switches, and bonus letters. Some even hold the keys to free your friends. That's good to know. Once every fruit door... Open every fruit door to free your friends and defeat the evil Pac-Man. That's what it says. So yeah, I think Clyde should be nearby because he's just at the end. Should be nearby. I don't see him anywhere, actually. Weird. Butt bounce. There you go. Wait, butt bounce or... Alright, you're good. Are you gonna leave? Are you gonna leave? Or... Okay, there we go. So there's Clyde just aimlessly just walking around, just like... he sees me, and he just walk right in. Okay, cool. This is a token, which, if you see that, you completed the level. So, yeah, there's a slot machine at the end of each level, which allows you an opportunity to gain more lives, depending on the amount of fruits that you have collected. I believe it's what determines like how many chances you get to try to get a 3 or match of 3 on the slot machine. I'm not sure of the patterns. This is my first time ever playing this game, But let's see if we can get a 3 match, please. Let's see. Okay, no match. I told you I'm not really good at slots. I have to really, I guess what I really have to do is just study like pictures and then I'll do it. Oh, I guess 2 bells. I guess I skipped. I wish I didn't, because I could never escape that stupid joke. Let's see. Let's save it in this slot, because I'm number 1, baby. It's Pac-Man World number 1. So yeah, a total of 1% of the game has been achieved. So let's move forward, I guess. Anyways, we are on Ghost Island, it looks like. So every time you defeat a level, there's that. It's like explosion happens somewhere. So yeah, let's look around in the world and just see if we can mess with anything. Freaking like rush. I guess that area is already open. Yep. Just go down there. This is fun. Let's see. Can we go up? I guess we can. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember trying to do this. I mean, right now, obviously. I mean, not right now, but like when I played this. Fun fact: I played this game to co-commentate on it and commentate on it 3 months ago, probably at this point, because I thought I was gonna be done with the LP like a month ago, my last LP. But I mean, yeah, see, it's possible to get up there. I guess, yep, it's possible to get up there for a period amount of time. I just got a little too excited when I got up there. But remember when I'm gonna stop swimming around to actually like get into the level or not? I guess that time will tell. Hopefully, I don't know for sure, because that's something that I like to mess around with things when I do anything. Like, I just like to mess around with stuff. Guess we're gonna go into level now, please. Tell me we're gonna go to level. Please. Gameplay me, please go to the level. I promise these videos will not be that long. If they are this long, then we'll complete a lot more of the LP. That's the plan, at least. But yeah, anyways, yeah, my apologies on the last LP. I really do like RPGs, I really do. And dialogue is something I like to do too. It's just, it could sometimes be a little frustrating and a little bit chaotic. You gotta like really focus and stuff like that. And that's just part of the LP curse. When you have to like commentate and gameplay at the same time, it's like, why did I pause? Oh, I guess that's the reason I paused. But yeah, moving forward now. Moving forward. There you go. Yeah. So here's my. Yeah, I guess my nitpick will share before I do. Wanna make a couple things clear with like why I'm so against Nintendo now and everything like that, and just with the big news that I just shared and everything. Like, okay, why would it be such a bad thing if Namco was bought by Nintendo? Because Nintendo is very like with their IPs and everything. It's just like, oh, and this is why I like. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, my ADD like striking in. But the ghosts here, like, I really like how the costumes look on these ghosts. It's great. Like, it just really shows charm. Like, there's ghosts unique to certain areas. They don't do anything specifically, obviously, because this is just a PS1 game, so like you can only program so much to happen at once. But yeah, as I was saying before. with the last, yeah, with the last LP and everything, like, I wanted to, like, just kind of, like, pretty much, like, yeah, when I wanted to finish, I wanted 100% of it. I was planning on actually going back to, Super Mario RPG, The Legend of the Seven Stars. Once I figure out a way to access it, I'll, you know, obviously I'll play it, for you guys. Probably on a live stream, maybe. Possibly if I have time. I don't know if it's something I can do is live stream. Maybe I might try to grind in a live stream here and there, but it's gonna be extremely difficult to do because just with time management and stuff like that. Like I'm a very busy guy, and you know the times that I'm gonna be live streaming, it's gonna be like very chaotically like out of proportion. Like not out of proportion, but just like kind of like out of sync of time of like when I can actually get things done and stuff like that. Because some gameplay and everything, like, you know, some gameplay and things like that won't get done until like, you know, until like basically like months later, as you can see right here. Like I literally played this game like 3 months ago. It's actually great. It's quite crazy. But yeah. And somehow I didn't finish it, so you'll see new gameplay and whatnot. Something I wanna sure, not quite yet, as I am going underwater. But yes, there's a strawberry. Cool. But yeah. Why am I against Nintendo now? I've always been kind of like on the fence about Nintendo for the last bit. But like this year just really takes the cake on it, just because of like how like minusculely like bad the lineup is for the Switch 2, and just honestly in general with just their practices on everything and their IP address. Recently I saw an interview between I think it was like NB Nathaniel Bandy or something like that. Yeah, that's his name. So he was interviewing 2 individuals that used to work for Nintendo actually. And when he asks about a question about so now I'm gonna nitpick about swimming. So you see how I'm trying to swim up, right? And I'm just trying to swim like, you know, side to side, right? Well, as you can see here, as I swim side to side here, up, like, the best way to go about it is just swim up and down, not just side to side. You can see that the swimming is very slow here. As soon as you like swim up, it's just like it's quicker, and that's just how it rolls. So, by the way, the letters. There's 6 letters per level, which spells out the word Pac-Man. And yeah, if you find them all, you're able to access a secret, not a secret, but like a bonus level of some sorts. Now, I'm gonna see if there's anything like required 100% this game, because I mean, that is my whole intention on LPs. It's 100% games. I like to 100% games. There's the letter A. But, you know, it'd be funny if I skip the A and C and then it spells out P-Man. P-Man. P-Man! Or if you skip the M even, like it spells out Pan. No, I'm just kidding. It wouldn't do that. Like, you'll find the correct letters, it'll spell out Pac-Man. But, yeah, sorry if I spoiled it. I mean, this game came out literally, like, before I was born, actually. Which is like, yeah, I don't know. You see how slow he swims when he's going downward, and how fast he's swimming when he goes upward? Okay, well, I don't demonstrate that quite yet. But yeah, you can see, like, how quick he swims when he's swimming back up. And, yeah, from what I've heard, this is, like, the first game Pac-Man can actually swim, because in the other games, he just drowns and dies or something. Sorry, my life, guys. I really don't know how to swim. I'm literally like Sonic the Hedgehog, if you really think about it. Like, I guess, ironically, that's why I have the little guy show up once in a while whenever I just state anything of the obvious, or just state anything as a disclaimer, or some other third thing, or random fact. Because, yeah, I literally cannot swim. I'm a fast runner, but I can't swim. person who can't swim but can run pretty fast. But that's the gist of my life basically. So now back to crapping on Nintendo, because that's just, I think that's the topic I was on before I like started nitpicking. But I'm not entirely crapping on Nintendo. I still like their IP and still like their games, but it's just the practices I'm just not a fan of, because the way they handle things and the way they just are so greedy for extra money and just want, I get it, like, you're a business, you're gonna want to like provide more money for the company. I absolutely get it. But the thing is, like, you're going about this the wrong way. And something that really like struck me a little bit, which I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like you still gotta, like, you know, handle that better, like handle this kind of thing better. And that is like when a ROM hack gets made for a game, it's, you know, usually when people make ROM hacks in general for a game, John was gone for a second there. But when people make ROM hacks for anything, like any game in general, you know, they only do so because, you know, they like the game so much that they want to play it in different ways and just make a different adventure or use the same said mechanics. We're not, and now here's the petty way how Nintendo sees it, which, I mean, I also kind of understand, because if you're taking it in this kind of light, you know, you can take this with anything. But let's say, here's an example with this. I think I mentioned this before in another LP, but I also want to at least mention it again since it's more recent. Like, I can actually, like, clearly. So, anyways, you make a sandwich, right? Like, let's just say someone makes a sandwich, so, like, you know, obviously, that's how you make food, right? Now, let's say, like, yeah, you invented on making a sandwich, the first person to make a sandwich. Now, let's say someone was like, well, what if we cooked it? And, like, you know, add meat to it, like different types of meat. You know, like, what if we made a chicken sandwich, or made a burger? Call it a burger. Now, the person who originally made the sandwich is still, you know, that's the original sandwich. You still have credit for it. The person who just made the burger or made a chicken sandwich, you know, they just changed up the sandwich ingredients. That's all it is. Like, sandwiches are, and like now, like, there's cookie sandwiches even, and it's like, and it's a dessert. So, like, my point is like, you know, like, okay, you have Nintendo making Super Mario 64 DS, and actually one of my more recent playthroughs was another Super Mario 3D, which, to be frank, the person that made that game was like, it was an okay hack, but it was like, you know, he appreciated the aspect of, you know, Mario 3D platformer being on a DS, that he liked it so much that he wanted to play it in a different way. And that's the whole concept of mods. Now, he's not taking away from the fact that he's like, you know, he's not taking away from the fact that, like, oh, like, you can't enjoy the original. Like, please go enjoy the original. This is what it inspired from. You know, I'm pretty sure, like, anyone who makes a pack would, like, pretty much openly state that. In fact, it's pretty much illegal to, like, sell hacks. And ROM hacks, just put that, like, out there. Like, it's pretty much illegal to sell ROM hacks to people. You can give them away access to it when you release it and stuff like that. As long as, because when you buy a game, you can make it into a ROM and do whatever you want with it. It's your game. It's the product that you buy. I live in a place where you can't do that. Like, it's just, you know, like, you bought it, you do what you want with the product, you know? It's like what you know, the same thing with a car, basically. You know, like, you buy a car and you see people driving on roads and stuff like that, right? Like, and they add stickers to it, or add customization to their vehicle, like a, you know, a headlamp or something like that, or a hitch, and you're like, wait, you can do that? It's like, yeah, you can. As long as it's not too overly excessively, like, just, you know, like, provocative or anything like that, where it's, you know, you get the children, I mean. Or, like, a better example, probably, like, would it's probably more common and like worldwide, hopefully, where it's like you have a house, right, or a place that you live at, so you want to like decorate the place, customize your living room, or you customize your bedroom, or you you can do all sorts of things, just to make things look cool and appealing to you. Like you want to do things like that. Hello, yeah, heck yeah, I'm gonna do stuff like that. So like that's the thing. Like you like Nintendo has to realize, like, if you sell a product, like not your IP, they're not selling the IP, but if you're like actively selling games and stuff like that, maybe that's why like they're probably not releasing the next 3D Mario game, because they don't want the whole thing of the Switch 2 in a sense. Like the controversy behind it, it's just like the thing is like they, here's how they see it. The way they see it is like they make products. Once they make the products, like they want people to experience it the way they made the products. And as soon as like someone tries to change it up or anything like that, like Nintendo doesn't like that because they worked so hard on making it enjoyable and experience it in a certain way, but people are enjoying it in other ways. And it's like, dude, like I know you worked on this game for like 5 years or 10 years. Like a good example is Mario Kart World. With all these updates, with like which is like, okay, so like the whole concept of it is to roam around in the whole open world. Yes. Yeah, like the whole idea of like everything's interconnected. And yeah. By the way, we grabbed a Galaxin and we're in a Pac-Man maze. Pac-Ma. We're at Pac-Ma. If we can get things going now. There we go. So, anyways, I liked. Oh, another thing I like is like how the ghosts have unique outfits, like the original 4 ghosts that are supposed to like chase you down and whatnot. Doing that, my guess is like they're probably setting up something. But more important things now is that back to the conversation. It's like Mario Kart World is a huge example of like a game that had so much potential to enjoy, because it was also a franchise that like easily people could like literally enjoy. And like, yeah, like the concept of going world to world, like yeah, it's something anybody can enjoy. But at the same time though, it's like they're forcing you to enjoy it in a certain way, and that's an obvious factor and obvious way of how Nintendo is being Nintendo, by just surely doing something like very like possessive in a way, which seems a bit annoying, but that's Nintendo for you, and I don't know why I went that way. I probably should have just went up, but at least I made it out of there. And yeah, I guess that's weird that I couldn't do that. That you can like. Take damage from one of the enemies. Okay, cool. But moving forward, play the maze, and yeah. So now we just have to find the letter N, and then we are good. N for Namco. So moving things along. So you see how Pac-Man swims faster, going like ascending up the water? Like you see how much quicker of a swimmer he is doing that. That's the nitpick I have with his swimming, but other than that, like, the game's great so far. I'm enjoying it. So moving on. My issue with Mario Kart World, to make things worse, is that it's on the Switch 2, which like. It's on a console where they can brick you for like messing around with it. It's like, dude, like I can do what I want with the thing that I bought. It's a product that I bought, so it's now technically in my possession. Now, unless you want to like allow things to happen, like no problem with it. Like, and I get it, like, you know, I kind of get it. It's like, you know, I made the game, so I should be able to, like, you know, like, oh, I made the games, I made these things, like, well, who are you to just make the rights? Well, I get it, and I'm here to tell you, like, I'm not here to, like, resell the product in another, like, basically, like, when it's messed up, or not messed up, but just, like, I'm not gonna sell the I'm not gonna buy the product and sell it for a higher price because I did something to it that's unique. Like, I mean, other people can figure it out, right? So it's the annoying thing with this the concept of just like let me just like make things make sense here. But it's like I don't know, like to make things make sense here. It's like back to the sandwich concept, right? Like, people make sandwiches, and you know, it's a ham and cheese sandwich. That's just how it started out, or something like that. You cannot create it the way any other way. You have to eat the sandwich that way, and that's how it's going to be a sandwich, and that's how people will eat it for the rest of the time. No one cannot modify it or anything like that. It's like, so I can't like do something to it that might make it more compatible. Like, for instance, like, I've heard that the Wii U can actually play GameCube games and actually has the process to play GameCube games. But guess what? Nintendo like, no, you're not going to play GameCube games on it. And we had to wait pretty much, like, when did the Wii U release, like back in 2012, I think, was it? Like, it released back in 2012. We waited a whole 13 flipping years just to be able to play GameCube games again. If like no one bought a GameCube for themselves or GameCube games in general, because for the past 13 years, GameCube games were so high priced, so unfairly. Which, I mean, to be fair, like, I mean, if they're rare to buy and it's like hard to find, like, I guess you know, price and demand, you know, supply and demand, and that's economy for you. But the thing that just is like, I'm trying to grasp on is just like, okay, so GameCube games are not that easy to buy, and you know, now all of a sudden they are, because now you can play them on the Nintendo Switch 2, which is also on a console where it's like, I don't know how I took damage there, but whatever. But like, yeah, it's on a console where you can't mess around with it or modify it to your best components. And it's like, dude, I bought the product. What's the problem here? You know, like, maybe the way I did it was just better because now I can play, you know, like, maybe I couldn't afford a Wii, so I bought the Wii U because I thought the Wii U would be great. And it's like, well, no point on that now. You have to have the Wii if you want to play GameCube games. That's basically it. Which, okay, whatever, fine. Like, if you want to play, I know there's people out there that are like gonna defend Nintendo with this, or say something on the back, like, well, then you should have bought the GameCube. Or like, well, buddy, you buy it for me then. If it's that important to you, so like, you know, it's not that easy, you know. It's not that easy to just, you know, buy things nowadays. I mean, have you looked at the economy recently? Like the economy is kind of like in the dumps right now in most places in the world now, especially in the U.S. And the problem with that is we're in the level now, and we actually I think we get to do a bonus level now because we got all the letters in the word Pac-Man. So, yep, Pac-Man. That's how you spell it. And if you need to spell it. So yeah, bonus stage. Basically, you were given the opportunity to go and grab all the fruits and yeah, that. Let's see if I can get it. Can I get them all? Can I collect them all? Collect them all. Okay, so you can see how much faster Pac-Man is swimming here. Like, I'm going down and it's like very slow. But then here we go, like Pac-Man's swimming like fast and slow right now. He's swimming fast right here. I can't barely see like what's happening here. Come on, get the first. Don't lose everything, buddy. Please don't lose everything. I don't think I got everything in this level because I still have to collect. Yeah, I didn't collect everything. So I'll collect everything off screen because the levels are relatively short. So I think I can enjoy it enough to the point where it's like it's not a huge deal like to replay the level. Later levels will probably be tougher for sure to 100%. And I'll probably be a little bit more annoyed with that. And I don't know if I am trying to do the. Oh yeah, one more thing. The key. Make sure you grab the key because actually I'll tell you why it's very important to grab the key. It's you know it's very important that you grab the key at the end of the level. I think or whatever point in the level it is. Like if the key is presented in a level, grab it. It is very important that you do, and I'll pretty much tell you why in the next video. And I guess I'll rant on about this topic in another video. I guess if people like it. But I just want to at least make it aware that's just where my stance is with Nintendo at the moment, and unless they like start like stop being so prideful with everything, especially how like they're a multi-millionaire company right now, so it's like deal with it, dude. Like there's gonna be people that are like gonna mess around with some things. They're not gonna if people are actively like reselling mods and stuff like that, then yeah, maybe you should put a lawsuit on them. But anyways, that's just my stance on Nintendo, and I'm like literally in the middle. So people that are crap talking it, I'm not gonna get too easily offended. But also people that are like simping over it and just like supporting Nintendo, or even like simping it would be probably to the extreme point that I would say it's a bad thing. But yeah. Anyways, see you guys in the next episode. Once actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just cut it here. I'm gonna cut it here. See you guys in the next episode. Peace!